Yo, what up, y'all? Thank y'all so much for dropping by, man. So by now, you guys already have seen the woke trash that's coming from Naughty Dog. We already heard the stories. Intergalactic trash. Sony just have sold their complete soul by now, and the fans are highly upset. And everybody say, well, how is this woke? Why would you say it's woke? Well, you don't have to take my word for it. I mean, the voice actress clearly says it for herself. She clearly tells everyone that the game is woke. You know what I'm saying? We need to agree and embrace, abomination, for transgenders and the LGBT. And I'm just like, just because we don't agree with your sexuality or who you decide to sleep with, don't mean that we're against you as a person. They are so mentally ill. It's a sickness. This is a sickness. Like, they are mental. These people need to be in mental institutions. Like, all jokes aside, they are sick. They need help. If you think that we're supposed to agree with you with all this woke garbage, pushing agendas, diversity, race swaps, women empowerment, LGBT, non-binary, like, it's just the list. You see where I'm going with this? The list goes on and on. It never stops. That's the problem. That's why you do not compromise with the devil. If we're straight people and we're saying, hey man, if 90% of your fan base, 95, let's just say 99% of your fan base is saying they don't want this, why do you continuously do the same thing? That right there is the definition of insanity. Like, when you keep doing something over and over again, hoping that you're going to get different results. You're just stupid at that point. You're just dumb as a box of rocks, bro. Like, it just don't make any sense to keep doing the same thing. Like, I was even playing Spider-Man today. Guess what? I ran into an LGBTQ flag on the side of a building. The pride flag, the LGBTQ flag, is on the side of a building pushing agendas. Now, God said, don't be prideful. Yet and still, these demonic lunatics that somehow Sweet Baby Inc. made it to the gaming industry to corrupt everybody and try to, well, I'm not going to say they're corrupting everybody. They're corrupting the studios because they're paying them big top dollar. They're paying them top dollar, y'all. They're paying them big money. They're paying them so much money to push these agendas, so much money to push these movements and empowerments and say, oh, well, we don't want feminine looking women that's beautiful anymore. They want masculine, bald-headed lesbians, non-binary lesbians, with a peanut head running up and down the game talking about, oh, it's a new banger coming from Naughty Dog. No, you finna banger yourself out the gaming industry. Sony already listen, another Concord alert. Concord, I guess they didn't get the memo. I guess somehow they were under a rock. Naughty Dog didn't really see what happened to Concord. Maybe they're working on this game. Nobody ever left the studio out there. They never seen the news. They never seen the gaming media that the game got shot down, it flopped. You mean to tell me Naughty Dog went completely woke? They canceled factions. They canceled multiplayer. Could have been one of the biggest bangers they ever had in history for this? Or should I say they just put it on the back burner? They just pretty much just put it on the back burner until they're ready to go back to it. I don't get it. I mean, make it make sense. You're gonna stop multiplayer, put factions, on the shelf, and bring out a woke space game talking about futuristic or back in the days retro style. Don't get me wrong. I like old school games. I like the 80s, the 90s, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm into all that retro stuff. Y'all sitting there, y'all know what's up. Yes, I'm into that stuff, but at the same time, we want straight stuff. How hard is it to understand that we want straight games? And they keep saying, well, what is woke? DEI, pushing agendas. Okay, you know what woke is. You know exactly what woke is because you're doing it. I cannot stand when they said, well, what is woke? Nobody ever, they never came out with a booklet to really say what woke really is. Nobody really knows what woke is. Are you serious, bro? Like, are you playing with us right now? You got to be joking. DEI pushing agendas. Y'all already know. Woman empowerment movements. You know, the feminist movement, the whole 4B movement. Now she's shaving her head. It's like any trend that comes out, they have to go with it. Like, you don't have to go with every trend that comes out. You know? Like why do you feel like, oh, well, just because I seen one group of people doing this, that means I need to do it too. I have to go along with that because that's the new thing out here in these gaming streets. So let me just put my whole studio at being at risk of losing their jobs, going bankrupt, going broke. You see what happened to Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. You see what happened to Concord. You see what happened to all these other woke games that's out there. The main ones was Concord. If your game is so woke until you have to shut it down, bro, like, what is going on out here in these gaming streets? Like, where do we miss? Like, where did the gaming industry go so wrong at? Like, when did people start selling their soul for a couple dollars? Like, and after that, the whole entire studio goes bankrupt. Like, these are people's livelihood. This is how people are surviving. You know, like, it just don't make any sense. Like, how do you got one group of people saying they don't like it. Then you got like 1 to 5% of the gaming industry say, well, I don't care. It don't really bother me. You know, I don't care that they're making woke games. It don't bother me to be playing with this little bald-headed, ugly lesbian girl. You know, mixed biracial DEI girl. You know, identity politics. That's what woke is. It's identity politics, you jackass. So stop trying to pretend. Stop trying to pretend like you don't know what it really is, bro. You know what it is, man. Stop capping with us, man. Y'all playing dumb because Sweet Baby Inc., you know, paid y'all off. Y'all sold y'all soul to the devil. Y'all don't want to admit it. Everybody keep telling y'all over and over to stop. You refuse to stop. So now all of your studios are going bankrupt. They're going out of business. Y'all already ain't really doing it. The remake station, PS5 already ain't got no games. Now, to be fair, a lot of people have been saying these games have been in development around 2020, something like that. And from like 2019, 2020, when the whole LGBT movement came out, the whole identity politics movement came out, then they started to make these games because they were trying to ride that basically identity politics wave. And everybody was like, no, please, no, stop, people, please stop. No, this ain't what the gaming industry been asking for, bro. Like, please stop. Like, y'all really have to stop, man. Like, we ain't been asking for this. Y'all know this ain't what we want. We want to go back to the 90s and the early 2000s, where people were actually enjoying games to get away from the world, to get away from politics, and especially identity politics. Nobody wants to support that abomination. These Decepticons have ruined the game. Sweet Baby Inc., BlackRock, whoever is paying these jackasses to push all this woke trash in the gaming industry needs to stop. They already know what they're doing, man. They already know that they gave them control of the gaming industry. They gave them that when they started pushing DEI, when they started pushing identity politics. They let Sweet Baby Inc. take over the whole entire gaming industry. Now, I will say I didn't know who they were until Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League flopped. That's when they got exposed. Because all the shareholders, millionaires and billionaires wanted to know, hey, you told us this was going to be a banger. Who is responsible for this? Then it was like, oh, we hired activists because it's a movement going on where identity politics, DEI, pushing the LGBT, woman empowerment, diversity, and inclusion. So all of this long list of things that they're pushing out here on everybody that we don't agree with, that's the message is bigger than the actual games. Like, why is the message bigger than your AAA banger? We're buying these games to be entertained. We're not buying this game to have an agenda shoved down our throat. I'm sorry, we're just not. And these people can't handle the truth. Like, whenever you talk to one of these woke bastards, one of these woke activists or consultant firms, they break down in tears and start crying because they can't handle the truth. They can't hear the word no. If you say no, they will have a mental breakdown. You have to actually send them to a mental institution in a white coat, because their mind, like I said, they're mentally ill. They can't control it. This is a mental sick people, man, in the gaming industry. They will have a literally nervous breakdown, crash out, get all on social media, call out their whole entire fan base out. You know, like certain games that came out, you know, they actually said, hey, I'm putting this in the game like a vow. They're gonna put, you know, basically, you know, pronouns in the game to piss Elon Musk off on purpose, to piss straight gamers off, because we know you don't like it. So now that we have rights, we're going to shove it in your face, and we're going to, you know, basically antagonize and tease y'all because now we got rights. And now I don't think that's right. I don't think you should abuse your privileges that have been given to you. And that's what they're doing. Like, why would you abuse the privilege that have been given to you? You say you want to be treated fairly at the workplace, out there in the world, and now when you get it, you act like a maniac and a wild animal just broke out the cage. Like, make that make sense. Demonic. That's what I'm saying. The devil ain't got no friends. Demonic demons. You think these people are living right? Like, come on, man. These people ain't living right, man. They're not your friend. If they're doing everything except giving you what you're paying for, $70 games. I knew Sony games selling was gonna go down a lot once they came out with this generation, and they wanted to charge $70 for woke trash games that's gonna be busted and broken and trash and woke as hell. Woke. They need to flush all this woke trash down the toilet, man. Don't nobody want this garbage. Who do these bastards think they are? They can just come into the gaming industry, take over, and control and manipulate everybody, and tell everybody, hey, listen, we know you don't like it, but we're purposely going to do it. We're purposely going to piss you off. We're purposely going to act up. We're purposely going to do this. So regardless if you like it or not, we're still going to do it. We're still going to do it. We're still going to make you mad. We don't care if you're frustrated. We don't care if you sign, all kind of papers to have them like get out of the industry. That's what it's gonna come to. They're literally, Sweet Baby Inc. is literally gonna have to go bankrupt before they make Sony go bankrupt, because Sony is in on it. Because you have to sign off on. Listen, when you own PlayStation, you have to sign off on everything. Just like when Ghost of Yote, they threw what it was, Sucker Punch. They said they didn't even know that's what they were designing, they were developing. Bro, these Decepticons over there, Sony's front office is full of cap. How could you not know that Sweet Baby Inc. is involved, or a consultant firm to do a gender swap? Because that's pushing the agenda too as well. Like, first of all, Ghost of Tsushima was a man first, and now all of a sudden part 2 is a woman. How's that not pushing an agenda? And how did Sony not know this? One of your biggest AAA banger games, you didn't know that, and you are in the office when you have to sign the papers. You the one that's signing the check, so how didn't you know that? It's all cap. That's why I say, man, listen. Sony would lie to their mother. They don't care, man. Listen, they never cared about nobody. First of all, I knew they didn't care about their fan base when they jacked up the price $70. Then they could come out with this $800 PlayStation Pro with no disc drive, or no, I don't even think they got a kickstand on there. and all the fanboys are saying it's the best thing since sliced bread. You can't even see the difference. The thing is the same exact box, just a little more ray tracing. That's it. A couple more frames. It may run at a smooth 60 on certain games, but other than that, come on now, was it really worth $800, $900? Because you got to buy all the extra accessories. What are you going? Extra controllers, extra games and stuff. Everything is $70. I mean, due to inflation, I don't even know how did Sony not get canceled? Where's the CMA? Where's the FTC to say, hey man, why you milking your fan base like that? Why you ain't got no disc drive in there? Put a disc drive in there. See? Game of the World shows as well. Yeah, I got a roast Black Myth Wukong as well. They sold their soul to the devil as well, and now they want to get mad because they didn't get Game of the Year. They gave it to Astro Bot. That's what you get. Y'all bastards sold out on Xbox and did a backdoor exclusive deal with Sony. Yeah, y'all gonna get that smoke too, because y'all should have never did that. So you should have brought the game out. Now Sony had you got backstabbed at the gaming industry so that you couldn't win, so that you could put their console on a high pedestal. I thought Black Myth Wukong was a multiplat. Where the hell is that game at? Where the hell is this game at? Game science or whoever, you little nerds, you scientists. Where is it at? Y'all supposed to be in the lab cooking. Y'all can't even win game of the year because y'all sold to the devil and he betrayed y'all. Now how do you like those apples, you jackass? You gonna do an exclusive deal with the devil? Man, you smoking dope. You are smoking the best dope. Ain't no way I can ever trust Sony. You're gonna do a timed exclusive deal, and then you think you're gonna win game of the year? You think they're gonna let you put Black Myth Wukong over Astro Bot? Really? Come on, man. Stop the cap, bro. Y'all gotta wake up. The gaming studios gotta wake up. The gamers gotta wake up. The gaming industry, the gaming media. Y'all are the problem when y'all keep saying we don't care about these woke trash games. We don't care about timed exclusives. The gamers have to step up. The diehard gamers, like casuals ain't gonna do it. They don't care. They just want a game. But when you got diehard gamers, you know the diehard gamers are gonna step up. They're gonna be like, hey man, listen, we want this, we want that. You know, we're not gonna accept this. That's just not what we finna do. We're not gonna do that. Like, we want order in the gaming industry. We want to get back to having fun without agendas being pushed down our throat. We want to stop all this, exclusives don't matter, because that's what separates the boxes. Halo separate Xbox. You know, God of War separate PlayStation. Mario separates Nintendo. Now, if everybody goes multiplat, where's the separation at?